Welcome back to the channel. We continue along with our 2022 Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby handicapping. This time around, we're going to take a look at the ladies, the Run for the Lilies, the 2022 Kentucky Oaks. A lot of people are considering this one of the most deepest Kentucky Oaks fields in several years. We've got 17 or 18 horses that would like to run in the race, including a horse like Adari Manor, who a lot of people thought was one of the better Oaks fillies. She's not even in the top 14 when you take a look at the current contenders list. And you've also got a horse like Echo Zulu, who is undefeated, has run one race in 2022. And basically, again, when I'm looking at handicapping the Kentucky Oaks, just like the Derby, usually the winner runs a career top effort on either the Brisnet scale, Beyer scale, Equibase. Somebody steps up by sometimes even up to 5-6 speed figure points and wins this 9 furlong event, a mile and an eighth for the fillies. Of course, the first Friday in May, let's take a look at that leaderboard. It is led by Kathleen O, the Gulfstream leader. She won a couple of prep races at Gulfstream Park, picked up 150 points. Echo Zulu, the Fairgrounds Oaks winner, and also the Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner. You've got Nest winning at Tampa Bay, and also the Ashland Stakes. Normally, the Fairgrounds Oaks and the Ashland are key players. Those winners, if they're in the Oaks field, they are strong players to win the Kentucky Oaks. Now, Desert Dawn, she stepped up and won as a little bit of a price, but her speed figure came back strong in that Santa Anita Oaks effort. And then you got Secret Oath, who took on the boys her last time out. And relegated to some of the longer shots in this price is Nostalgic, who's won 2 in a row for Godolphin Blue. And then you've also got Venti Valentine, the only horse to defeat Ness. So you've got some strong runners in this Kentucky Oaks field. And again, when I'm handicapping the Kentucky Oaks, we're going to take a look at our top 10 contenders. We're going to do a final Oaks preview and a selection. Pick my pick next week after the Oaks field is drawn on Monday. Then on Tuesday, we're going to do a Kentucky Derby video for my Kentucky Derby pick selection for the Kentucky Derby for 2022. Now, again, I'm looking for a Brisnet or Beyer speed figure of 94 or higher for the Oaks. I'm also looking for graded stakes winners. Class is still definitely a key factor here. Grade 1 class is definitely better, but it's not as pronounced as much as the Derby. Sometimes you have some grade 2 winners that step up in the Kentucky Oaks, and interestingly enough, you want some class in the pedigree, and I like mares that have produced some solid runners, but some 7 furlongs and milers have stepped up and run some big races in the Kentucky Oaks, and we've seen horses kind of win from everywhere. Gazelle is a prep, the Santa Anita Oaks, the Fairgrounds Oaks has done really well, but every now and then a fantasy horse kind of steps up. We've even seen some horses come in from Sunland and run well. The class of the race, I think you're going to go with Venti Valentine. Her efforts as a 2-year-old were strong. Ness, the winner of the Ashland Stakes. Kathleen O, back-to-back wins, undefeated. And then you've got Echo Zulu, 5 for 5, and winning the Grade 1 Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Won that on the front end, showing a lot of speed. Overall, the Brisnet speed figures in this race, to show you how competitive it is, I'm taking some of their more recent races, and you see how quickly this gets. You could see 4 or 5 horses near the finish line here. Desert Dawn with a 99 in the Santa Anita Oaks. You got Nest with a 98 in the Ashland, but Nostalgic got a 98 in that Gazelle Stakes. So that puts her in the mix on the Brisnet speed figure scale. Kathleen O, a 97. Secret Oath, a 97, 2 races back. She dropped a little bit lower that in her most recent race against the boys. And then Echo Zulu, only 1 race. That was a 90, but that was off a 4-month layoff, and really not a full complement of works going into the Fairground Oaks. She beat a little bit smaller field that day. Going to have to face a big field again here in the Kentucky Oaks, but she has a 103 Brisnet speed figure as a 2-year-old, and a lot of people think she may jump up here. Has had a couple of nice workouts at Churchill Downs. Second off a layoff. If she wins the Oaks, she could be, a tough, good year for a 3-year-old, pointing for races like the Acorn and the Test and some of those Saratoga races. Let's take a look at our top 10 contenders. We're going to start right with the number 1 ranked horse on the future book odds. Future book odds are showing Nest at 3.5 to 1. She closed at the Kentucky Oaks future wager favorite. She won the Frizette, she won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, she won the Fairgrounds Oaks. She's undefeated. 5 for 5 for Echo Zulu. The big question mark, can she transfer that speed and stamina class to 9 furlongs of the Kentucky Oaks on just her second race of the year? Nest, a big winner of the Ashland Stakes, drew off to a 6-length victory, looked powerful. She's by Curlin, showed a lot of distance stamina as a 2-year-old. Todd Pletcher won the Oaks last year with Malathot. She also won the Oaks with Rags to Riches. So he's had success, you might even say more success in the Kentucky Oaks than in the Kentucky Derby. Now you've got a horse like Kathleen O, undefeated. Shug McGahee sends this one. It's been a while since he's been in the Kentucky Oaks. He's won the Kentucky Oaks in the past. She's also got a big win at Gulfstream, a 97 Brisnet speed figure in the Gulfstream Park Oaks. And then you've got Desert Dawn, the upset winner of the Santa Anita Oaks. Nice pedigree. She's got more starts, so she's got a strong foundation, and she beat Adari Manor, who I thought was a very nice horse. Now, Adari Manor had a little bit of a layoff going into that race, but she beat her on the square. Adari Manor had to contest the speed with Ain't Easy, but always close to that pace was Desert Dawn, and I like the way that both Adari Manor and Desert Dawn battled back down the stretch. I think that was a strong race and a 99 Brisnet speed figure. Nostalgic back-to-back wins since moving to the dirt. Godolphin Blue. Bill Mott trains a 6-length win, and then I like the fact she came in at the rail. That was tight quarters. She waited a long time to get space at the rail to defeat Venti Valentine. Venti Valentine, the only horse to defeat Nest last year as a 2-year-old. Big win to start off her career, 3-year-old season. Then just lost a nose decision to Nostalgic, but I think she's right in the mix. She's got forwardly placed speed and a good stamina pedigree. Now, Secret Oath, back-to-back impressive visual wins, a 97 at Oaklawn Park, lost to the boys in her most recent start. She's by Arrowgate. Big, tall filly. She's faced some smaller fields. She did run in some stakes races as a 2-year-old. And then you got Hidden Connection, who ran Echo Zulu into a nose defeat last time. Hidden Connection lost barely, but she had a 9-length win at Churchill Downs. I think that's a key. Faced a softer pace that day, and then got beat by Echo Zulu, but showed some early speed. Just really wasn't cranked up to win that race as much as Echo Zulu was really sent on a speed flyer in that Kentucky Oaks. Goddess of Fire, back-to-back runner-up efforts. Todd Pletcher trained, stout pedigree. I think she can definitely get the 9 furlong distance. She'll be coming off the pace. And Shahama, another one for Todd Pletcher. He's got 3. She comes over undefeated UAE Derby winner. She's by Munnings, and her speed figures, we don't really know what they are, but she ran some big races and some classy races over in UAE. Now, my big questions as I start to handicap this race: Echo Zulu, second off a layoff. You've got the regional form. The New York horses have done well. Nest, Venti Valentine, even Kathleen O started in New York. And then the New York fillies just continue to keep on winning at other parts of the country. Echo Zulu won the Frizette and also at Saratoga. So she's got some of that New York form as well. So I think the New York fillies have done well, based fillies, and then they've kind of spread all over the country. We'll see what the Santa Anita Oaks offers with Desert Dawn in this Kentucky Oaks. That's a look at the Oaks. Remember, people have opinions, horses have the facts. Also, I've got a Kentucky Top 10, Derby Top 10 list. You can watch that. And who do you like in the Oaks? What are some of your early thoughts? Do you think the pace will be strong? Leave a comment as we get you ready for the 2022 Kentucky Oaks.